Joining us at the desk, we've got CBS Detroit's Heath Kolb to go over our state's key races.
And Heath, I know that you are looking at the numbers. Let's go ahead and start with the check of the very latest numbers. What's still at stake here at this hour?
Yeah, Cassandra, we're still following a bunch of races here in the state of Michigan this morning, but the one that stands out right now is the Senate race between Democrat Elissa Slotkin and Republican Mike Rogers. Now, we're going to put the numbers up on your screen right now where it's comically close between the two. As you can see, it's 50% for both. Now, of course, that doesn't mean they're actually tied vote for vote. But as you can see, 2,640,447 to 2,635,000, just a difference of 5,000 votes between the two, with about 95% of the vote in. So obviously too close to call right now. Now, Tuesday night, we made the rounds of watch parties for both candidates. Rogers and his supporters were at the Suburban Collection Showplace in Novi. Rogers is hoping to return to Washington, having already served as a U.S. congressman from Michigan. But last night told supporters that this race is about a lot more than just his future.
That's why this race was important to us, why it was important to my wife, Christy, why it was important to so many of you who got in the rain and the cold some days, and those Saturday mornings when everyone else was doing something fun, you were going to a door and knocking on a door or putting up a sign. That's what this campaign was always about. Christy said it best. It wasn't about me. It wasn't about us. It was really about all of us.
Now, last night, we also spent time at the Democratic Watch Party, which was held at the Soundboard Theater at Motor City Casino. Several party leaders spoke, including Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan and Senate candidate hopeful Elissa Slotkin. Her message to the crowd: hold tight.
Always knew that this was going to be a tight race, and that is exactly what we are seeing unfold in front of us. There are a lot of votes left to count. This happens in every single election. I've had 3 tough elections, and we're here till the wee hours of the night. So my message to you all is to get some rest, hunker down. We've got a long way to go.
And the race for Michigan's 10th district in Congress between Democrat Carl Marlinga and incumbent Republican John James had been neck and neck, but James is starting to pull away. This is video from the election night watch party for Marlinga. UAW President Shawn Fain took the stage, saying despite the outcome of this election, the UAW will push forward and fight for American auto workers. Marlinga says putting politics aside, it's important for everyone to work toward a common goal.
Ultimately, we have all of the same goals. We want to keep our children safe. We want to have secure borders. We want to have a full employment economy, and we want to have world peace. And those are the things that unite us. And so whoever wins, whoever loses, let's remember that those are the things that bind us together.
In 2022, James narrowly beat Marlinga by less than 2,000 votes in a midterm election.
All right, Troy is back now for a look at that Wednesday forecast. It's going to be a little bit cooler than it was yesterday, but still warm.
Still above the average, but not 20 degrees above the average like we were yesterday in many spots. Yesterday, we did set a record.